This is Wyoming Rick Treasury Bill. In front of me, I've got 50 rows of circulated pennies, which would be 2,500 pennies, which would be $25 worth. So I usually ain't crazy about doing rows of pennies, but this is what I was able to get at one of the banks where I get some of my coin supplies. So that's what I'm going to do this time. So let me open up a couple of rows in front of you and just see if we can find anything. And we'll see if we can find something worth keeping. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to lay it out like this right here. And I normally like to just, throw them out on the table and search for them that way. But I'm going to do it a little different this time. So I'm just going to separate them and look at them and see if we see anything. Here's a wheat penny right here. This is a 1941D. Excuse me. So we had success right off the bat. I can't complain about that. So hopefully we find something really old in here. So I've been having some pretty good luck on finding pretty old pennies. Fairly old pennies. So, okay, that takes care of row number one. I'm going to separate these out to my left and to my right. And I'm going to get another row and open another row. And maybe we'll have at least get a wheat penny per row or better. That would be good. Maybe get some real old ones. And you just never know. So I'm going to separate them. Drop them down. Separate them left and right. And see if I can't find something. And you'll look with me and see if you can't spot something. Okay, I think I should have scooted that back a little bit. Let me move my camera so I can see what's going on here. Okay. Sorry about the grunting. Throat's a little dry. Weather's been dry around here, and it's really been affecting me. So anyway, hopefully you can hear me clearly. So didn't find nothing in that row. So row number two is a Zilcho. I'm going to do one more row while we're rolling this, and then I'm going to go out and come back in with hopefully with some good finds. So this isn't too bad so far. One wheat penny for the first two rows. So I'm going to lay this out. Just kind of split it like that right there. And see if we can find something. So how have you guys' week been? How's things been going for you in your coin row hunting adventures? Hopefully good. I hope if you've done $half you had better success than I did. On my video I did earlier, I looked through $200 worth, didn't find anything but one NIFC. But that's okay. Sometimes that happens, and then there's times, I know when I used to do this years ago, there was times I would find a lot of $half. So I'm going to get back into doing a lot more of the $half rows and see how that works out. I think it'll work out really good. Okay, I'm going to go out, and I found one wheat penny so far in 3 rows. I'm going to go out, and then I'll come back in when I have some finds. Okay, so far I've opened 11 rows, and I have made a couple of more finds. I found 3 wheat pennies in 11 rows. It's 1950. Pretty good-looking wheat penny for 1950. So that's my second find on wheat pennies. And then here's my third find on 11 rows. I hope the finds increase. 1941 is kind of a nasty-looking coin, and my fingers are getting nasty right along with them. But so that's 3 finds so far, and I did find a Canadian penny. I keep the foreign coins because I can sell them. I know where to sell them and get a little money out of them. So I'm going to open one row while I've got the video rolling, and we'll see if we can find anything on row number 12 and see what happens here. Okay. I have a little different method than most people. I just drop them down and split them left and right. And let's see what I can find that way. That 1950 I found was pretty shiny. Sometimes I like doing wheat pennies because sometimes you can find some decent finds. I've I found a coin is really, a couple of coins is really low mint. Here's one right here, 1915S, worth about $15 in the red book. Here's a 1944. So that's my fourth find in 12 rows. I'm going to do a challenge. I've got one of them Guardian boxes coming in, and it's going to have 50 capsules for wheat pennies. If you take from 1909 through 1958, it's exactly 50 years of wheat pennies. Now, the 1943, when you go to look for them, you can't find them in the bags because the machines don't spit them into the bags. So I'm going to have to fill that row up just by, buying the coins. But I'm going to do a challenge to where starting here in about a week or so, maybe after the first of the year, I'm going to buy bags of wheat pennies, and I'm going to go through them, and I'm going to see if I can fill up 1909, 1910. Of course, it's going to be like the 1910s, 1909s, what have you. I'm going to put them in there and see if I can fill up each row, and my goal is to do that over the course of a year. So I want to see if that happens. So it's a wheat penny challenge is what I'm calling it. So anyway, be sure and stay tuned because I'm going to have those videos coming out. Like I say, either within the next week or maybe after the first of the year. But I think it'll be a fun little thing to do. So anyway, share with me what your favorite denominations of coins are to look at, or maybe all of them. I like looking at all of them. I think my favorite, though, one of my favorite is nickels, to be honest. $50 when you can find them is fun. But anyway, I'm going to get back to the hunt, and I'll get back with you if and when I find some more finds. Just giving you an update, sharing an update with you. I have found 4 wheat pennies. That's all I've found so far. And I found 2 Canadian pennies. And I found a Lincoln penny, a 2009 Lincoln variety. I do keep those if they're really shiny, and roll them because people do buy them. They may not be uncirculated, but they look pretty close to uncirculated. That's the ones I keep. So anyway, it's the wheat penny hunt's not going too hot right now. So I'm going to get back in there and see what else I can find. I'll get back with you and update you here in just a brief period of time. Okay, rows 21 through 25 yielded only one more wheat penny, 1953 or 52. Let me see if that's an S or a D. I'll look at it with my trusty magnifier. 1952S, not that it really matters, but 40s and 50s, they're just not worth a whole lot, but they're still cool to find as they are still in circulation. So, of course, I'm looking for the older coins. And I did find more really nice Canadian penny, very shiny, and I'm going to keep it. So I'm going to do 5 more rows, and I'll give you an update in just a brief period of time. Okay, I went through 5 more rows, and I got a couple of more Lincoln variety pennies. The 2009. These are really shiny red. And like I say, I keep those because sometimes, people will buy these. And right now, it's probably a good thing I'm keeping them. I ain't found but about 3. But I've only found 5 wheat pennies so far, 3 of these types of coins, 3 Canadians, 5 wheat pennies. So anyway, I'm going to go through 5 more rows, and we'll see what we can find. Okay, this is what rows 30 through 35 yielded on the pennies. I found one more wheat penny, 1956D, really beat up and really very unattractive wheat penny, but that's wheat penny number 6. Found another Canadian penny. It's kind of really dark. So that's like 4 on those. I found 2 more of these Lincoln varieties. I got them upside down, one of them. I found 2 of these. Here's the other one. And it's been a tough hunt, that's all I can tell you. But there's 15 rows left. Let's see what we can find. Okay, rows 35 through 40 yielded 1 find. I'll zoom this in. 1957D. That's all it yielded. So I've got 10 more rows to go. We'll see what can be found. Hopefully something really good. Okay, rows 41 through 45 on the wheat penny hunt. Just yielding a couple of these Lincoln varieties. Here's one of them right here, and I keep them if they're really red. Again, the 2009s I keep when they're really red. So, and these look to be in pretty good shape, so I kept them. Well, I got 5 rows to go. That'll be rows 46 through 50. Hopefully, I can find that one penny that will save the day. Let's see what happens. Okay, this is the final tally for the Lincoln wheat penny hunt on the 40 or the 50 rows. I did find 7, 19, 50s, and 40s. That's what that stack right there is. I found 4 Canadian pennies, and then I found 7 2009 Lincoln variety pennies. And these are red pennies, so I'm going to put them away. It was a tough hunt. I have to admit, it was a very tough hunt. But that does happen. You know, you just hang in there, and sooner or later you get those good bags. Like here about a week ago, I had that bag that I got one bank that I bank with up there where in the county where I live. And there was almost 230 wheat pennies, including some good old ones in there. So you just never know what you're going to find. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the hunt. I enjoy videos when I watch them of other people's journeys on their coin hunting adventures. And hope to see you at the next video. Please, if you don't mind, hit subscribe, because I am going to have several videos coming up and some good challenges and stuff that's going to be fun. So thank you for your time, and have a great evening, and I'll see you at the next video.